Well, hello lovely humans, and welcome back to my channel. In this week's video, we are doing something very fun. I'm quite excited about it, and it's unlike anything I've ever really done before. And that has something to do with this big, giant box sitting next to me. We are doing a fall favor haul. Oh, you guys. I've given favors a lot of flack here on this channel, simply because I do see a lot that are left behind. That being said, I know people still want to buy them and will still end up using them. So I have three criteria that we gotta hit. If you're gonna have favors, you gotta hit these three things, okay? One, they have to be something that your guests would want, okay? It's gotta be something that they actually want to take home with them. Two, it's gotta match your decor. It's gotta mesh with the theme, it's gotta work with your tablescape, it's gotta work with your overall vision, and three, it cannot be expensive. I know expensive is a relative term, but for this particular video, I went for $5 or less, except, the price goes down when you buy more, and I have a code for you for an additional 25% off. So we contacted Kate Aspen, and they sent over this entire box of items for me to share with you guys, which I'm really, really excited about. And it's a box full of fall favors, just like fall themed or fall flavored favors. I'm so excited. So without further ado, let's just jump right on into it. So basically, my stipulation here was it had to be fall themed, it had to be something that I think your guests would be interested in, and it had to be, like, the number I had in my mind was $5 or less. Of course, with Kate Aspen, if you purchase in bulk, that price per item goes down, and if you use code Jamie, you get 25% off your order. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. So you can get a ton of really cute favors for a really great cost. First up, I have these sweet little honey jars. Look, it's so cute. And they do come with, okay, I did already pull this out. They come with these personalized stickers. I just got one that said Elias and Jamie Wolford 2020 because we don't have any events right now. And so for the personalization, I just had them put our names on it. I'm gonna rest it against here for just a sec because I don't actually want to stick it on there. Because these would be really sweet to give as little gifts. I'm actually quite excited about this, but I don't think I will give them personally as gifts with our names on it, because that's just it's a little much for me. But there's so many good puns and or song lyrics that go with honey. Secondly, it just reminds me of tea and being cozy and curled up in a blanket, and it fits that warm fall tone that we're really drawn to during this season. And when you go for something edible or, drinkable, how would you define honey? It ups the likelihood that your guests will actually use it, so it'll be money well spent. Okay, next up we have, daggum, I tried to pre-open all these so I wouldn't have to do this on camera. All right, so next up, we have these sweet little personalized candle tins. Well, technically this one is not personalized just yet, but those same exact stickers go right on top. And it's a soft vanilla scent, which I love. I love a good cozy scent. So again, with that fall theme, that fall vibe, I went for a candle, which you want to light in the fall time, especially when it starts to get dark earlier. Like, a lot of your guests will actually use candles. Here's a little personalization on this one. I think these are a fantastic idea. They do have a ton of different customization or personalization options, which is great because then you can get it to match your decor even better, match your colors, match your theme. This one I went a lot more rustic because, again, I just feel like fall really just brings that rusticness out in so many of us. But they do have a couple different options that you can customize your own with. So you can send your guests home with a really, really nummy scented vanilla candle that I keep smelling. I'm picky with my candle scents. And this isn't too sugary sweet vanilla, which I'm a huge fan of. Without the sticker, they are $1.89 a piece. Are you stinking kidding me? That's if you only order 24. The price goes down if you order more than that. So again, it's something your guests will actually use. You can personalize it so it matches your decor and works with your tablescape, and it's cheap. Yes, please. I don't know if I actually had this on our list, but let's take a peek, shall we? Oh, that's fun. It's a little wedding survival kit. This is definitely not a favor necessarily, but that was really sweet of them to include it. There's a manicure set, a nail file, hair ties, bobby pins, clothing tape, oil absorbing tissues with rice powder, and a sewing kit. That is genius. Well, this is definitely not something you'd get for all of your guests. This is a great idea to get for some of your gals in your wedding party. That's really sweet that they included that. I like that it's all the fall tones, and it really is a lot of things that you might actually need the day of. Something to trim your nails, a nail file, some bobby pins, and then great news, it's just a generic clear bag so your gals can use them afterwards. It doesn't say something like bridesmaid on it, so they're gonna be like, I don't want to use this anymore because it's specific to that one event. Okay, next up. These excite me too much. I really like small versions of big things, and these are little mini champagne bottles. You can add personalization to these too. I'm pretty sure like a majority of these items you can add personalization to, but I didn't want to add it to all the stuff because I didn't want to be wasteful. But these actually open up and you can put stuff in them. You can put whatever you want in here. Is that not so fun? Okay, maybe not whatever you want, probably not like a liquid or something like that. Let's see, I think on the website they have Hershey's Kisses, Jordan Almonds, and M&Ms. It can fit 7 Hershey's Kisses, if that gives you like an idea of the size of it, and 70 M&Ms. 70, like that's actually a handy little reminder. Again, let's check our criteria. Is it something your guests will actually use? If it's food, yes, they will likely eat it. Does it work with the tablescape? Definitely does. If you're going for fall colors, it's got that warmth to it, and it's nice and cheery and wedding festive because it's a champagne bottle. And is it inexpensive? Yep, it falls under our $5 mark. And even before the discount, these are less than $2 a piece. Of course, you're gonna have to fill them with something, but you can do snacks, you can do a little message in a bottle. There are so many things that you can customize this with to really, really make it your own without breaking the bank. For those who are incorporating blush tones into your event, I snagged these. Ooh, I love this so much. Okay. It's a blush votive. You guys, this is beautiful. You can definitely just use these for your tablescape. You don't have to use them for favors. I do love that it's slightly non-traditional by going like a soft pink color without making too much of a bold color statement on your tabletop. But I've also seen couples put a little gauze bag of treats inside of something like this. So whether you want to use these just for your tablescape in general, if you have some pink tones in your event but you don't want it to be too loud on your tabletop, or you want to put a little mesh bag with some treats inside one of these, your people will like it, it'll look good on your table, and it's not going to break the bank. So pumped about this one. I don't know where I'm gonna put, I'm so excited. Guys, this box is so massive. Okay, next up for my Rustic fans. We have this. It is, why do you choose to not focus? It is an Antler bottle opener. Now this is not gonna be everybody's speed. It's just not. But if you are going for that cozy, fall, rustic vibe, and antlers are gonna be involved anywhere, what a genius little idea. I did this in my wish haul like forever ago. I think bottle openers can be a wonderful, wonderful favor. And I like the packaging because it's already kind of pre-done for you, so you don't really need to do anything to dress it up. It is definitely giving off rustic fall vibes. If you're doing antlers, good option for you. It's super unique, so of course your guests are really gonna enjoy something like this, and it's functional, so there you go. And it's not too expensive. Oh, okay. So here is, so well packaged. Maybe I shouldn't have done this unboxing style. Oh, it came with a candle. It came with a candle in it. Okay, wait, hold on. Minor assembly required. Oh, and that's real glass. For sure assumed that was gonna be plastic. How do I do this? Help, somebody help. Did I do that right? It is a little mini lantern. I don't know what it is specifically about lanterns, but they feel very fall-esque to me. It could be because, you know, jack-o'-lanterns, but anything with a soft, warm glow, sign me up for, especially when that sun starts to set a little bit earlier. This is quite like the blush-colored votive. It's going to add so much dimension to your tabletop. I'm a huge fan of votives on tabletops in general. We talked about this in the flower-free video we did a couple weeks ago. Adding votives adds so much warmth, ambiance, and dimension to your tabletop. And if you do it in something like this, that is a gift for your guests to take home, it's something that they can continue to use. And I think it's super, super cute and will go with most decor items. They do have a couple different types of lanterns, and they have a couple different colors over at Kate Aspen, so if this black modern look is a little bit less your style, just go ahead and take a peek at the other ones that they have. They definitely have a couple more like romantic looking ones, so they've got a couple options over there as well. And I'm actually really surprised that it came with a candle and real glass on the side. That's really, really cool. Oh, I get it. I figured it out. Hold on, guys. I didn't assemble it correctly. There we go. Okay, That was 100% Jamie error, okay? This is actual metal, it's actual glass, and when it's properly put together, it could last someone for quite a long time. So if you want to treat these as favors, I would recommend adding a little tag with their names on it, so they know it's theirs to take at the end of the evening. Or perhaps you can do a little scripting on it, or leave a little note next to it saying it's your lantern to take, or something, some sort of cute little pun / poem / something to let people know that they can take this home with them because it's so cute. Oh, okay. I'm really excited about these because I haven't been excited about the rest of them. The other ones are like nods to fall. They're warm tones. They add ambiance or warmth to the table, or they make you think of cozy things or want a cup of tea or just cozy in general. But this one, I keep knocking that. Okay. But this one specifically is very fall. Super fall. Guys, they're little placeholders, pumpkin placeholders with cards that go in them. Are you kidding me with this? This is the falliest thing we have opened yet. The other ones were like nods, like, we're gonna create cozy vibes. This is like, hi, I'm a pumpkin, welcome fall. If it were me, I would probably swap this out for something that's a little bit thicker, because it seems like, because the slit on top where the card goes is a little wide, and I would personally want something a little bit bigger than this. But to me, this is where the value is in a sweet favor like this, not necessarily the paper itself. So I'd want something a little bit bigger. But what a great way to bring fall into your tabletop and also send it home with your guests. This is something they can reuse on their tablescapes moving forward. They can use it for Thanksgiving, because now that I have these, I might use them for my Thanksgiving table. I'm just saying. Super, super cute. And instead of nodding, we are actually screaming fall. Hello, we are cute, it's a pumpkin, take me home with you. And I don't even have to tell you that it hits all the criteria, okay? We already know, otherwise it wouldn't be here in my hand on this list. So cute! And it's actually like a resin. It's not a lightweight plastic, it's actually really well weighted, which is something you absolutely want from place card holders, because you don't want stuff blowing away. Oh my goodness, how long have I been filming for? Well, how much stuff did you order? And if the Rustic Antlers are a little bit less your vibe, we have this bad boy. It just says cheers. It's a nice warm gold with a beautiful burgundy ribbon on it. It's got those fall tones and vibes, and will add a nice little pop of color to your tabletop. It is something practical, it is something useful that a lot of your guests will likely enjoy, and really inexpensive to boot. So even if they're not big drinkers or they don't need a bottle opener, this is casual enough that they could actually still use it as a piece of decor if they like it. Here we are down to our final 2 items, and I can say with full assurity that I saved the best for last. Ooh, I'm so excited about these. Okay, so which one do I go with first? Let's go. Okay, I can't tell if this one's my favorite or not. They're mini mason jars with lids on them. Are you serious with this? Are you serious? What is it about mason jars that just immediately like says fall? I don't know what it is about the season. It makes a lot of us just like flock to rustic things, but this sweet little mason jar is like one of the raddest favors I've ever seen. Not only can you fill this with little snacks or some little item, but it's super practical and useful that a guest will actually want to take with them. I have never seen a mason jar with a handle this size. I think it's 4 ounces, which is just so stinking cool. It comes with a lid, and of course you can add your own personal touch to something like this, or just leave it as is. I think something like this can really add value to the visual of your tabletop. I think it's really fun. It adds a little extra something to your decor, and I think this will work in a lot of different styles of weddings. I just am so... What is it about tiny things, like small versions of big things, that I just stinking love so much? This is one of the best favors I've ever seen in my life. There, I said it. I love that, it's so teeny tiny. And this last one, I cannot believe fits all 3 of our criteria as well, because this is so beautiful that I can't believe that it's as affordable as it is, and that is a stemless, personalized wine glass. Look at, wow, such the good. Look at that gold foil detail, my friends. Look at that. So again, fitting with the rustic fall cozy tones that we've been going with for this entire video, I went for the gold foiling on this glass in particular, and a partial wreath to, you know, fall bags. But you can get customized wine glasses, guys. Customized wine glasses for all your family and friends to have. There was the option to put a date on it. Again, they have tons of personalization options, so if the rustic wreath or the gold foil doesn't work with your vibe or your tabletop, you can switch it up and go for a different color instead. A different font, a different monogram, all of that can be switched up to quite a few different options that they have over on their website. So you can have a date, you can choose to forego the date, and it's not a cheap glass either. It's got a wonderful weight to it, which I know sounds super cheesy, but I actually find that to be really important in cups. I like a cup that like has a good weight to it. This is something that your guests will love. This is something that your guests will use, and this adds something to your tabletop. Because of the personalization options, there is a likelihood that almost any of the options available is going to fit with your theme, and they don't break the bank. If you've been around here for a minute, then you know that I'm a huge advocate of making sure that you spend your money wisely for your wedding day. So if you are going to do favors, make sure they hit those 3 criteria. Make sure it's something your guests will actually want. It adds value to your tabletop and or decor, and it's affordable. If you guys are interested in checking out any of the items over at Kate Aspen, be sure to use code Jamie for 25% off. Like, that's insane to me. So, of course, want to give a huge shout out again to Kate Aspen for sending all this stuff over for us to unbox together. This video was not sponsored, but they did kindly gift me with all of these things. So, huge shout out to them. If you guys like this video, you want to see more hauls like this, let me know in the comments down below. And until next week, bye guys!